Hey guys, welcome back. Another episode of Banish the Doubt. This episode, I want to talk about if you're a parent, would you allow your child to go into an area where you knew that the area he or she was going into was dangerous? Okay, or it just wouldn't be the right area for them to go into. Would you go let them? Of course you wouldn't, right? So then the same technique or the same type of scenario is playing out the same way with what we think, because who we are up until this point of our life is based off of a subconscious that has been programmed by our external environment. You see, you've probably heard me say this in other episodes, and if you haven't subscribed yet, you're new to this channel, go ahead to the subscription tab and the notification bell, because this is a video you're going to want to watch over and over again. We don't realize that our subconscious has been developed by external events, by the environment around us. When we were little children, when we were infants, okay, the Jesuit faith has been telling their followers for over 500 years, give me a child from birth to age 7 and I will give you the adult. Why? Because the environment conditions the child. It's a subconscious. When we were infants, up until that age, about 6, 7 age, that age of 6 or 7, our conscious mind wasn't developed. It was just our subconscious. So all the programming, how mom and dad interacted with each other, with each one, with the way that mom or dad dealt with stress. What were the conversations about finances? What were the conversations about the area you lived in? Was it a upper income, very affluent area? Was it not? Maybe it was more of a lower middle class or very poor area. These conversations, more importantly, the reactions by our parents, reactions, not response, that really formed our subconscious, and this is the template that we work off of. This is like this phone I'm talking to you, making this video, the operating system that I refer to. So why I say you would never want to have your child go into an area that you already knew is not conducive for them. So the same applies right now as you're watching this. See, you're taking this information in and you're learning this information. And what it's doing is you're taking it in, and then it's going from our conscious mind, and we are listening to this, and we're perceiving what we're hearing. And as we learn that we're going to be on guard, just like a parent would to their child, we want to be on guard for our subconscious. That is what the conscious mind is taking in. And by therefore then transferring this down to our subconscious. See, our subconscious, like a little child, doesn't say, just like you and I would not have said to our parents, to your parents, or me to my parents when we were 2 or 3, no, that's wrong. You're telling me, you're giving me bad information. We just accepted it, right? Because it was coming from dad or mom or a teacher or anybody else, a priest or a rabbi, whatever it may be. We just accepted the information as that's what it is, not knowing that it was being laid almost like bricks in our subconscious. And this is why I've said in previous videos that we oftentimes carry around a bag full of bricks that aren't even ours. They are our parents, they are our teachers, they are whoever. We're taking their information, their way of handling the environment, and we are carrying that information around. This is why I've said You've heard me say in previous videos about standing on the back of a boat looking at the wake. The wake is just all the information that has passed through us. And we want to be able to sever ourselves from it. We want to be able to leave that in the past. It's in the past, let's leave it there. But more importantly now, in this particular video, we want to talk about guarding the information that comes into us. Because you see, the majority of the information that we receive comes from our environment. The information we see on social media, the conversations we have, okay, the conversations we have with each other at work, at school, amongst ourselves with our family. Oftentimes, these conversations center around gossip, talking about other people, okay? We want to guard ourselves against this. We want to guard ourselves against what we're hearing from TV and from the media and from politics, if you're involved with that, because it's very prevalent today. We want to guard against that to see, okay, I don't want this information going into my subconscious. We want to, if you read some books, read books about the power of awareness, Think and Grow Rich. Earl Nightingale on YouTube, The Strangest Secret, talks about you and I, what we think about, we bring about. We want to watch these videos over and over again. Read the books, Power of Awareness, over and over again. As a Man Thinketh, Letting Go by Dr. Hawkins. Because we want to be very, very vigilant about what it is that we allow into our brains, into our minds, that eventually will make itself into our subconscious. And I'll leave with this final thought. As you look around your life, as you look at your reality, I want you to start to understand that your reality is nothing more than an accumulation of all your past beliefs, thoughts, actions, lack thereof, and beliefs. I would like for you to think of this. Draw a circle in your mind as a clock and put one hand at 12 and let's say one hand at 3 o'clock. And I would like for you to put the word B, the letter B on 12 o'clock. That's beliefs. And at 3 o'clock, I'd like for you to put T as in thoughts. And at 6 o'clock, I would like for you to write the letters E, emotions, F, feelings, okay, and then A for actions. And at 9 o'clock, I'd like for you to put the letter R. And we're going to go around the clock clockwise. So we're going to start with our beliefs. Okay, so subconscious, what has been implanted, what has been downloaded, the operating system at B. Go towards T, thoughts. So our beliefs then transfer to our thoughts. Thoughts then generate feelings and emotions and actions or lack thereof. And then those end up, we get our results out of our day, out of our week, our month, our life. Oftentimes, almost 99% of the times, the results are going to be directly attributed to the beliefs, subconscious. See what I'm saying? If you would like to learn more about this on more of a one-on-one type of a setup, let me know. I offer one-on-one coaching. I'd love to be able to work with you on this. Anything specific, that something you'd like to talk about. Otherwise, if you would, please share these types of videos with the rest of the world, because the more people hear these things from myself and others, not just me, but Joe Dispenza, Joseph Rodriguez, Tom Karen from It's a Wonderful Life, Be Something Wonderful, all of this, The Strangest Secret. The more people hear about this, the healthier and wealthier our world will become. Thanks very much.